Hello, everybody. Here we are for another Coin Night Live auction. It is 7:04 p.m. Eastern Time. This is auction number 240, I believe. And I'm just about ready to get started. Got a couple of little things that I have to pull off before I can get us running. Hang on just a moment. I'm having enormous amount of trouble with a lot of things. Okay, hang on a second. Let me try to get this shut down. I gotta get this messenger shut down so it quits making noise. Okay. Let me see. Let me try to get this together here. Hope everybody's doing well today. I'm kind of in a ditch right now. I'm having trouble. My brain isn't working right. It hasn't been working right for over a week. And don't pay any attention to what that... Let's see. Okay, yeah, never mind. It does work right. All right, so the very first thing I'm going to do today is try to draw your attention to the mystery pull. I don't believe it's number 46 like the sheet says. I think it's a later number, but I'll figure that out before the billing happens. I would like to know, for a mystery pull with all kinds of goodies and all sorts of wonderful stuff, who would want in to a mystery pull coming up. Would be tomorrow evening. You let me know. It's $2 a coin, lots of 5, lots of 10. Dan McCumber says 10 coins. I got Dan McCumber in for 10 coins. Anybody else? Roger Borland says 20 coins. Thank you, Roger. Roy Wheeler wants 5 coins. Malcolm says 5 coins. Richard says 10 coins. I'll get Richard. DC for 10 coins. Mohawk Joe is in for 10 coins. Okay. I'm just trying to help out. I'm probably getting in the way. Otis says 10 coins. All right. Got all the people I have mentioned on the sheet now. Anybody else want to get in while I go back and say my hellos to, wow, it goes back a ways. Dirty Water, Eric, Ant, Roger, Shinbone. James Valley is here, and he is going to go blue today. He finally decided to go ahead and register up, so he's blue now. Let's see, Dan McCumber, Eric, Angie, Doug, Roy, Trip. Lots and lots of people. Malcolm, lots of people in here. Okay, who else do we have? There's Mickey. Mickey comes in for 10. James Johnson for 10. That wasn't Joe for 10. That was James Johnson for 10. Unless Joe said some other way. Okay, I got Russell for 10. Mickey. All right. So we're good. And for now, I will let it be as it is. And if anybody else comes in, wants in, let me know. Doug Rezak goes in for 15. Oh, wrong Doug. There we go. All right. Good evening, Mickey, sir. All right. Here we go. Off to the races. Let me get a couple of things cleared up here before we get moving. If anyone is trying to contact me, and I have not replied to the email. First, make sure you've got the email address correct, that you're sending it to cd@coppercoins.com. cd@coppercoins.com. I do not respond to the Coppercoins payments email. That's only for registration. So it's cd@coppercoins.com. The second thing is, if you're trying to get a hold of me, if you're trying to get me to respond to something, trying to ask me a question or anything, do not use Discord. I go into Discord rather rarely, and when I do go in there, it's generally not to answer questions. I'm just kind of looking around to see what's going on. So please send me an email if you want to get into it. Other than that, we're good to go. All right, so a 1919S Lincoln Cent. Let me get this focused in. Look at the woody on that guy. Start that at $8. Got an $8 bid from Shinbone. Get me started. $8 now. Looking for a bid of $9. How about a bid of $9? Anybody bid of $9? It's a very nice upper end, very fine coin. I've already got 8. There's Trip for 9. Got a bid of 9 now. Looking for 10. How about a $10 bid? 10 now. Anybody bid of 10? Yeah, I've had people try asking me questions to get a hold of me through Discord. I don't really use Discord much. I'm going to remain with membership there, but it's really kind of only for when I need to do live chats or something. So we've got, well, let's see. We've got Shinbone back, Dan, Trip, and Shinbone back at $12. $12 now. Looking for a bid of 13. How about a bid of 13? 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? 13, looking for a bid of $13. 13 now. How about a bid of 13? Anybody bid of 13? Hello, Arizona Coins. There's Dan, $10 or $13. A $13 bid now, 14. There's Shinbone back at 14 now, 15. How about a bid of 15? 15, anybody bid of 15? $15. Look at the color. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like the coin a lot. Shinbone back at 16 now. Got Dan McCumber and Shinbone in a fight for a coin here. Let's see who comes out on top. Dan, you'll be getting $10 for your effort. I received the mail. I'll give you $10 credit on your invoice this time around, just so you know ahead of time. Hello, Stonecutter. All right, Dan says he's out. And Shinbone at $16. Anybody else want to bid? I got a $16 bid. Looking for more. Anybody bid a 16? 17 now. Looking for 17. How about a bid of 17? And sold at 16 to Shinbone. Thank you very much, Shinbone. Next coin up will be actually a baggie of coins. Here's what we've got. Here's a mixed baggie of coins. I'm going to flip them over so you can see the obverse sides. They all went in there one way. So we've got a number of different earlier Indians. There's actually an Indian there. There's a 1863 in this lot. It's a 63, 65, 83, 84, 85, and 86. These are all good plus coins. Starting that one off at $29. Well, that one's not a good plus, but it's an 1885. So most of these are good plus. I've got Donald at 29, Matthew at 31, Donald back at 32, Matthew back at 33, Donald back at 35. Got a 35 now, looking for a 36. Actually looking for 37. 33, 35, 37, 37 now, looking for a bit of 37. How about a bit of 37, 37? Oh, okay. All right. I appreciate it, Techstar. I wish you had better connection, that's for sure. Okay, Matthew at 37, now Donald at 40. Need a bit of 42. 42, anybody bid of 42? How about a bit of 42, 42? Anybody bid of 42? 42 now, anybody bid of 42? I worked up the general basic guide value to the coins in here of these particular dates, of these particular types, in good condition. The value of this package is $50. All right, there's Matt at 42. Any bids higher? Donald, we're at $2 increments after $30, so you have to do a 44 now. Spray can coins. Good evening, sir. Looking for a bit of 44. There's 44, now 46. How about a bit of 46 now? Anybody a bit of 46? I got 44, 44 now, looking for a bit of 46. I got 44, 44 now. Anybody a bit of 46? How about a bit of 46, 46? Going once at 44. There's 46. 46 now, looking for a bit of 48. There's 48 now. How about 50? Matthew is out at 48. How about 50? $50. 50. Anybody a bit of $50? How about a bit of 50? 50 now. Anybody a bit of 50? Let's see, what's this one over here? I'm getting curious. I don't want to be curious. I've already looked at all these. I know what they are. Shinbone at 50. Now I need 55. 50 now, 55. Going to a $5 increment at $50. 50 now, 55. How about a bit of 55? 55. Anybody a bit of 55? I got Shinbone at 50. Looking for a bit of 55. 55 now. How about a bit of 55? I got Donald at 55. 55 now, 60. How about a bit of $60? $60 bid now. How about a bit of $60? How about a bit of $60? $60 now. How about a bit of 60? $60 now. Anybody a bit of $60? 60. Shinbone is out. Donald gets it at 55. 55 is our final. And we're sold at $55. Donald Lehman, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We have our next lot is this one. With this one, we have a 64. That's a copper nickel 64. Not in the best of shape, but we also have in this four 1883s, an 1884, and an 1886. We're going to start this at 29. Matthew gives me a bit of 29. 29 now, $30. 30 now, anybody a bit of $30? How about a bit of $30 now? How about a bit of 30? How about a bit of $30? $30 bid now, a bit of $30. How about a bit of $30 bid? '83, the 86 is the IC type. That'd be type 1. I don't remember which one's harder to get. Shinbone at 30 now, 32. Looking for 32. There's 32. Matthew at 32 now, 34. $34. How about a bit of 34? 34. Anybody a bit of 34? 34. Looking for a bit of 34. 34. Hello, Frank. Good evening, sir. 32 now, looking for a bit of 34. 34 now, a bit of 34. There's 34 now, 36. 36. How about a bit of 36? There's Matthew at 36. 36, $38 now. Looking for 38. How about a bit of 38? $38. Anybody a bit of 38? 38, 38. How about a bit of 38? I got 36 going once. Looking for a bit of 38. $38 now. And a bit of 38. How about a bit of 38? 36 twice now. Looking for a bit of 38. $38. How about a bit of 38? Final bid now, 36. Looking for a bit of 38. $38 now. You bet a bit of 38. How about a bit of 38? And sold at 36. I appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew. And another little baggie. This one has 6 Indians. It's not 7. It's only 6 this time. We've got an 1862, which is a copper nickel. That one down there. And then we've got 2 83s, an 84, and 2 86s. All in good or better condition. We got Matthew at 29. We got Shinbone at 30, now 32. Look at 32 now. Anybody a bit of 32? I got 32 now, 34, 34. How about a bit of 34, 34? Anybody a bit of 34? 34 now. Anybody bid at 34? 34. Anybody bid at 34? Got Shinbone at 34. 34 now. 36. 36. Looking for a bid at 36. $36. How about a bid at 36? 36. No bid at 36. Looking for 36 now. Anybody bid at 36? Okay, Matthew is out. Shinbone at 34. Going once now. Looking for a bid at 36. 34 twice now. Looking for a bid at 36. $36. How about a bid at 36? Last call now. Looking for 36. Sold to Shinbone 34. Thank you very much, Shinbone. Me appreciate it. Going back to the singles. Here we are with a 1928. Oh, I need to reduce my start on that. Let's start this at, it's okay, at 6 and 8. Remember that we've got a gnawed little chewed piece out of the rim up there. I didn't notice that before. Got Shinbone at 10 now. Let me see if I can find a better coin. Looking. All right. I found one with which I can substitute and have a better coin running for auction. And then we'll do second chance on this other coin. You know, that one's not quite the grade. Okay, let's try a different one. I have a couple. Let's see what this one looks like. There we go. That's an extremely fine. Little flat spot on the cheek. That's it. Okay. So now we got Shinbone at 15. Got you a better coin in there. Better looking coin now than we had before. Now I've got two others I can put into the bunch. Let me prepare myself for that. I'll tell you what, how many bidders do we have here? Oof, that one's got a big spot on it. How about never mind? I tell you what, you guys want a 28D, and I want to get you a 28D. Let me check this one. I got one last coin that could be a candidate. No, that one's far nicer. Yeah, no, this one's a high-end AU. If we switch to this coin, let me see what I'm doing here. I've got to find my cost on this one. Hang on just a moment. Let's see, a 28D. Okay, here it is. Nope. I'm good to run with this one. So we're at $17 now. 17, looking for a bit of $18. 18 now. How about a bit of $18? Anybody bit of 18? Hang on just a second. Let me send it to the powder room here real quick. I'm going to get the fuzzy crap off of it. There we go. That's better. That's better. Got Shinbone at 19 now. 19 now. Looking for a bit of $20. 20 now. And a bit of 20. How about a bit of $20? $20 now. And a bit of 20. How about a bit of 20? 20. Anybody bid of 20? How about a bit of 20? Anybody bid of $20? $20? I've got Donald at 20, 20 now, 21. 21, looking for a 21. 21 now. Anybody bid at 21? How about a bid at 21? This is going to be the main auction item now. EF plus, but this one's actually an AU plus. This one's actually a really nice looking coin. Shinbone at 21, looking for 22. 22, anybody bid at 22? Let me rank these other ones here. There's Donald at 22. Now Shinbone at 23. 23, now looking for a bid at 24. 24, there's 25. 25 now, 26. 26, anybody bid at 26? 26. There's 27. Shinbone at 27 now, 28. 28, looking for a bid at 28. $28. Anybody bid at 28? 28. That's right, penny fight. 28, looking for a bid at 28. 28 now, anybody bid at 28? There's 28 now, 29. 29, 29, anybody bid at 29? 29, 29. There's 30 now, 32. Looking for 32, $32. How about a bid at 32? $32, anybody bid at 32? Looking for 32. 32 now, the bid at 32. 32, anybody bid at 32? 32. Let me find my pen. All right, Shinbone takes this one at $30. Shinbone will take this one at $30. I'm going to add a couple of spots in here. Hang on just a minute. Okay, so this one is sold. Now, let's see, who was second back? Donald Lehman was the second back at 28. Donald, I'm going to give you a chance to purchase this coin outright. You'll be first right of refusal on this one, since you were my second bidder, second highest. It's actually a very nice 1928D. This one, if you want to buy it, it's yours at $14. $14. This one's yours at $14 if you want it. Just say Ben if you want it, Donald. Okay. Donald takes this one at $14. Put his name on it. Hey, Wanda. Good evening to you. Okay, I have the other two, the one that's got the chew bite on the top of it and the other one that's got the big spot on the reverse. Those are available if anybody wants them. This is the one with the spot on the reverse. Looks like it's been cleaned around a carbon spot. And this one with the big chew bite at the top of it. It's a higher grade coin, but it's got a big chew bite. Okay. I've got this one at $8. This one at $4. Whoever speaks up first can take it. $4 for this one. So the $4 coin, bin 4 or bin 8. Dan McCumber says he'll take the $4 coin. Anybody else on the $8 one? It's this one right here. I'll let you look at the reverse of it, because that's the part that's kind of messed up. Oh, wait a minute. This is the $4 coin. Sorry, this is the $8 coin. $8 coin. This is the higher grade coin. Mohawk says he'll take that one. Okay. Doing a little horse trading here in the middle of the auction. Okay. Thank you, guys. Now we move on to a 1933D. 1933D. Hang on just a second. Let me get that out and show it. There is the 1933D. Where were we on this one? Extremely fine. $8 start. We've got 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. You need 33 Philly, Frank? I got Matt at 14, Doug at 14, Shinbone at 15, Doug back at 15. Doug's at 15 now, looking for a bid of 16. Actually, Shinbone at 15 now, looking for a bid of 16, $16. How about a bid of 16, 16? Anybody bid of 16, 16? Anybody bid of 16? Got Matt at 16, 16 now, 17, 17. Well, straight up, I'm kind of out of decent 1933s right now. Nope, wait a minute. I may have something here for you. I've got something here for you, Frank. Okay, I got Shinbone at 21. 21 now, 22. 22, anybody bid at 22? 22. Looking for 22. Anybody bid at 22? How about a bid at 22? Anybody bid at 22? Once at 21 now, looking for a bid at 22. How about a bid at 22? 22. Anybody bid at 22? All right. Got Shinbone on that one at $21. I appreciate it, Shinbone. Thank you very much. Frank, what kind of money are you looking at spending on a 33 Philly? You just tell me and I'll get one out for you. Just say 33 Philly and tell me how much. All right, next coin. 1934D. This one has had a sorted past. It is an uncirculated coin. It does have luster, but it also has some strange color that did not come from it sitting in a roll or anything else that I know of. I'm not really exactly sure how this toning got on here, but it's there nonetheless. Toning and spots and all, it's yours, starting at $9. Shinbone with a $9 bid. Trip at $10. Shinbone back at 11 now. 11 now, looking for 12. There's Trip at 12 now, 13. $13 now. Anybody bid at 13 there? Shinbone at 13 now, looking for 14. 13 now, 14. $14. How about a bid of 14? There's Trip at 14. Shinbone at 15. Sorry, Frank, I didn't get your other word. I'm not exactly sure how this would have... It could have been a manila envelope. That would mean that this had at one time been cleaned, but I don't really see any sign of it actually being cleaned. It is a pretty nice looking coin, except for the color. Just really kind of weird. $16. Okay. 16 is what you're looking for. How about if I give you a really nice deal? We're at 21 now. 21 now, looking for a bid of 22. 22, anybody bid of 22? 22, need a bid of 22. How about a bid of 22? 22, anybody bid of 22? Looks like the 41Ds. Really? That's kind of different. You don't think this is cleaned? kind of hard to tell. It doesn't look, I mean, it doesn't have that weird shine of a cleaned coin, but it's also not real pretty. Not to me, anyway. David at 22, Shinbone at 23. Shinbone at 23. First call, Shinbone 23. Anybody bid at 24, 24, 24? How about a bid at 24, 24? David is out. Thank you very much, David. Looking for 24. How about a bid at 24? There's Frank in at 25. Frank says 25, 25. Now looking for a bid at 26, $26. How about a bid at 26? Shinbone back at 26 now. 26, looking for a bid at 27. David, if you're asking me, I've had a rough week. Been nothing but trials and tribulations. I'm trying to get out of being behind. All right, Shinbone at 26 now. Looking for a bit of 27. 27 now. How about a bit of 27? I guess this could be regular toning. But I guess it's just that the spottiness kind of towed me off. David Quarter at $30. 30 now. Looking for a bit of 32. 32 now. Anybody a bit of 32? How about a bit of 32? There's 32. 32 Shinbone now. 34. Looking for a bit of 34. 34 now. Anybody a bit of 34? How about a bit of 34? 34. Anybody a bit of 34? 34 now. Anybody a bit of 34? How about a bit of 34? 34. Hey, Frank, where do we sit with $10 on this one? It's a pretty decent looking coin. You just tell me bin $10 and I'll know what you're talking about if you want to take that one. Meanwhile, we go back to the 34D. Frank's in at $34. 34 now 36. 34 now 36. 36 now. Looking for a bit of 36. Okay, thanks, Frank. I'll put you in this one at $10. Shinbone at 36 now. 36 now. Looking for a bit of 38. 38 now. How about a bit of 38? I'll add this at the end of the show, Eric. Don't worry about it. All right, we got Shinbone at 36. Any other bidders? Have I got another 33 like that? Actually, I've got one that's probably not very far off. Yeah, it's actually about roughly the same. All right, Shinbone at 36 on that 1934D. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you, thank you. Let me check this one out real quick. Mr. McCumber, $10. Oh, Dan, $10. 1933 Philly there. Dan says Ben. Thank you, Dan. All righty then. Next item up for your bids will be this cute little 1776 coin. I may have shown this already, but it's a Carolus 3 de Gratia, or de Gratia. It's 1776. This is made the year our country was born. Trip wit at $18. 18. Get me started at 18. This is a I think it's a half real. So it would be a pieces of 4, not a pieces of 8. It might be a quarter real. I'm not really sure right now, but it's a really cute coin for 1776. Yes, it's Mexico City Mint. That's the M with the little 0 or a little O on the top of it, right there on the left side of the reverse. That's the New Mexico Mint. Donald's at 36 on this now, looking for a bit of 38. Is there a half symbol next to the R? Which R? I don't think so. You can see, I mean, it's about the size of a dime. A little bigger than a dime. Here, I'll set it on top of a Lincoln cent for you. There's 18 millimeters. So what is that? About 16.5 millimeters. All right, I got trip weight at 38 now, looking for a $40 bill. Anybody bid a $40 bill? How about a bid a $40 bill? 49, anybody bid a 40? I don't think it's a full real. I think I looked it up and it was either a half or a quarter. Donald Lehman at $40. Trip weight at 42 now. 42 now, looking for 44. 44, anybody bid a 44? 44, how about a bid of 44? Stonecutter is out, thank you. I had this all picked out as to what it was. Hang on just a second. Let me get the holder out because I've got it written down on the holder. Come on. Where art thou? That's the 34D. Here it is. It is a half real. It's King Charles III, 1776, Mexico, minted in Mexico City, 1/2 real. Donald at 44, trip back at 46 now. 46 looking for 48. David, that sounds like me. My issues had issues. 0.650 OD English. I don't know what that means. Are we saying that that's 65% silver? I don't know. It's a really awesome history coin. I really like it. Trip at 46, looking for 48. Anybody bid a 48? 48. Diameter on 0.65 is the diameter. 0.65 of what? An inch? Yeah, maybe. Oh, it is definitely silver. Outer diameter is 0.65 of an inch. Okay, that sounds about right. It's a little more than a half an inch. All right, Trip gets this one. Sold to Trip weight at $46. So I'm holding the penny, and this thing sits easily inside of a penny. So I'm gonna say 17, because the penny is 19 millimeters, so I'm going to say 17.5 millimeters, thereabouts. And it's flat. It's not bent. That's another good part. All right. Onward we go. How about this? 1972 double die Lincoln cent. You say what? Yep. It's 1972 DDO number 7. Double die obverse number 7. Let's go over to the scope and take a look. Let me get my scope up and ready. I was looking at really bright coins, so I turned the light way down. So let me turn the light back up and go over to the scope. And here's your scope view. And let me turn it this way so it's easier to see the doubling. But there's the doubling right there on the TR truss. It goes, the entire motto is doubled. The date and the LIB of Liberty is all doubled. This is DDO number 7. And I'll show you where the date is, though. It's not quite as nice on the date. They never are quite as nice on the date as they are in other areas. But if you look on the 9, you can see it pretty easily on the 9 and on the bottom of the 2. But when you tell somebody 72 double die, this is where they're always going to look. They're going to look up here. Okay, David, remember we have a $2 increment starting at $30, so I need a bid of 34. So there's your doubling. It's definitely DDO number 7. I found all the markers for it. Now let's go back over and see it as a coin. Pretty nice looking lower-ish end uncirculated with some luster, mostly brown, a little bit of red. There, get it out of the flashlight there. All right, Mark Thomas at 36 now, looking for a bid of $38. How about a bid of 38? Anybody bid of 38? 38 now, a bid of 38? Got 36 now, looking for a bid of $38. Anybody bid of 38? 38? 36.1. Looking for a $38. 38 now. How about a bid of 38? 38 now. Anybody bid of 38? This would probably grade brown. I don't think it would grade red-brown. It does have some red on it, but I don't think it would grade red-brown. I think it would grade straight brown, and I'm going to go with a 63. There's David at 38 now. 38 now, looking for a bid of $40. 40 now. You bet a bid of $40. How about a bid of $40? $40 now. Mark is out. Thank you, Mark. At 38 now, looking for a bid of $40 once. Now, anybody bid of $40? How about a bid of $40? $40 bid. Now, anybody bid of $40? How about a bid of $40? I got Wanda. Wanda now at $40. She came running up and said, what? Doubled what? Doubled. Oh, 40. Okay. $40 now, looking for a bid of 42. 42 now. Anybody bid of 42? 42. Are the girls all in bed? All right, David is out. Wanda at 40. And I will sell it to Wanda at 40. Thank you, thank you. Check this little guy out. Pretty cool little 1927D, and I'm going to start this off at $5. How about a $5 bid? $5 bid, $9, a bit of $5. How about a bit of $5? $5.9, a bit of $5. Who needs a really nice looking 1927D at $5? There's Shinbone. David Quarter comes in at $10. $10 bid now, looking for 11. Got Shinbone back at 11. 11 now, 12. Now 12. Anybody bid of $12? $12 bid. How about a bid of 12? There's 15. There's 19. I got 19. Frank McCain at 19 now, looking for a bit of 20. There's David at 20. 20 now, 21. 21. How about a bit of 21? 21. Anybody bid of 21? There's Shinbone at 21. 21 now, 22. 22. Anybody bid of 22? 22. Anybody bid of 22? How about a bit of 22? Looks pretty nice on the reverse, doesn't it? It's got a lot of detail. It's a solid, extremely fine coin, even though I graded it at VF for the purpose of this particular exercise. But if you look at the reverse and you look at the details on the reverse, those wheats are pretty much complete. Not very fine. I got Shinbone back at 25 now. 25, looking for a bit of 26. 26, how about a bit of 26? 26, anybody a bit of 26? 26 now, anybody a bit of 26? How about a bit of 26? 26. For anybody who might have come in a little bit late, we're going to be doing a mystery pull tomorrow. $2 a coin, 5 coin or 10 coin lots. That'll be $10 or $20 per lot. Damn Macumber at 26 now. 26 looking for a bid of 28. $28. How about a bid of 28? All you have to do is say pull. I want however many. Pull. I want 10. Pull. I want 20. And I'll get you in there. It does have a strong pluribus. It's got all the details are there. It's got everything it needs. David Quarter at 30 now. 30 now. Looking for 32. 32 now. Anybody bid of 32? 32. How about a bit of 32? Anybody bid of 32? There's Shinbone at 32. 32 now. 34. 34. Hello, James. Thank you very much. So you want 20 coins? Got you in there. Shinbone at 32 now. Raymond Longy wants 20. Thank you, Raymond. Let me get some more lines stuck in here first. Oops. There we go. I don't know if I've got James Valley in there or not. I think I did. Did you try it and it didn't work? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's a good way to do it. We'll take care of it that way. Thank you, Raymond. All right, Shinbone at 32, about to knock this one off and move on. Shinbone at 32, looking for a bit of 34. 34. Anybody bit of 34? How about a bit of 34? 34 now. Anybody bit of 34? Come on, let's do the cattle auction thing. Pull 20 is telling me he wants 20 coins in the pull. So James Valley got 20 coins. Raymond Longy got 20 coins. We're doing the pull tomorrow evening. In case you came in late and you didn't hear it, we're doing a coin pull tomorrow. Coin pull tomorrow. We've already sold them, but I'm selling them throughout the show at $2 per coin. Tell me how many coins you want by saying pull and then how many coins. And then I'll get you in there. Hello, Coin Vault. Well, it isn't exactly weekly, but yeah, it's for the draw. All right, Shinbone at $32. We've got a buy. Thank you very much. Now check this little baby out right here. Would you look at that? Not only does it have color. Okay, David wants 20 in the pool. Thank you. Pat Seddon wants 10. Thank you, Pat. All right, David's got a $15 bid on this. Already got a $15 bid. Got this. There it is. 1960 Philadelphia Small Date Woody. David, was that a $15 bid? Just type 15 again if it is. Just type 15 again if you're bidding $15 on this. 1960 Small Date Woody with some toning. Pretty colors. Okay, David's bidding 15. Frank McCain wants 20 on the pull. Thank you. $15. Looking for a bid of 16. Now anybody bid of 16? How about a bid of 16? 16 now. Anybody bid of 16? Oh, I'm going to go nuts this time around doing bonuses and silver and all kinds of goody stuff. I'm even going to throw some double dies and RPMs and stuff like that in it this time around. I got David Quarter at a $15 bid on this 1960 Philadelphia Small Date. This is the tough one. This is a gem coin, and this does have woody stripes with some toning. Shinbone at 16 now, looking for 17. $17 bid now. Wanda at 17, David at 20. 20 now, looking for 21. 21, anybody bid at 21? How about a bid of 21? 21 now, anybody bid at 21? There's Shinbone at 21, Frank at 22, 22 now 23, 23 now, anybody bid at 23, 23, how about a bit of 23? Shinbone at 23, David back at 25. What does Wanda want? Shinbone back at 26, 26 now at 27, 27, how about a bit of 27? Let's try. I'm going to try this to see if it comes out any better over here, because the lighting may actually show the colors a little bit better. Let's knock this way back. I think that's kind of showing the colors just a little better. Wanda wants 30 on the pull. Malcolm wants 10 on the pull. Thank you. Cadroll Hunter just a little bit late to the party, but not a big deal. Shinbone's got a $26 bid on this now. Anybody want to bid at 27? 27 now? 27. Who's going to bid at 27? $27. Going once at 26. Need a bid at 27. Looking for a bid at 27. How about a bid at 27? 27. Add a bid at 27. I can tell about any time now Eric's going to need more lines. David bids 28. There's $28 bid now. 29. 29. How about a bid at 29? 29. I probably close one of these because I got two of the same thing open. Let's see. Look at that. Eric's putting his own lines in. Here, I'll do that. There you go. I'll take the prices out until somebody needs them. All right, David at $30. Do I have any other bids? Any other bids past $30? I've got David Quarter at $30. Looking for a bid of 32. 32 now. Anybody bid of 32? There is some toning on that Cadroll Hunter. It's got just the right amount of toning for it to be minor. And the problem is this damn scope doesn't really show the colors all that well. That's why I went in and I threw it under the scope for just a minute so you guys could see the real colors. All right, we're selling this one now. Selling to David Quarter. Thank you, David. Really pretty coin. Moving on to the next one. How about you look at this? Look at the luster on that. Oh my gosh. 1928. How beautiful can you get a 1928? Let's flip it over and take a look at the reverse. Really nice. Nice luster. It's a brown coin. It is a very high luster for a brown. All right, we got a $21 bid now, looking for 22. How about a bid of 22? 22, anybody bid of 22? David back at 25. 25 now, looking for 26. $26. How about a bid of 26? 26 now, anybody bid of 26? There's 30. Frank at 30. Frank at 30 now, 32. 32, there's Matthew at 32, now 34. Okay, David at 35, now 37. 37, now anybody bid of 37? Frank at 40, now 42. 40 now 42. 40 now 42. Anybody bid of 42? How about a bid of 42? 42. I got a story about the number 42. We've got a highway here. State Highway 42 runs through the area. David is out. Frank at 40, looking for a bid of 42. Well, U.S. Highway 70, they just widened it all out to 4 lanes all the way to Goldsboro, and they're calling it Interstate 42. So we've got Highway 42 and Interstate 42, if that's not confusing enough. So the state decided to renumber the highway as Highway 30, but we've still got Interstate 42. You guys want to see something rare? Look at that right there. That's a proof coin. That is. It's a 1969 S proof coin. It's not only a 1969 S proof coin, but it's also a double die reverse. And we're about to go over to the scope and take a good look at it. I just wanted you to be able to see the coin first. 'Tis a beautiful proof. I'm going to start this off at $28. And let me... David Quarter is up at $30 now. Let's dig in here and take a good look at a double die. Here. This is the angle with which you want to look at it. Okay, can you guys see you can see my cursor. Right up here on the E, right there. You can see it at the base of the S, the base of the T, the bottom of the A, the bottom of the T. Down here on the E, you can see it throughout pluribus and the U and N on unum. The dot over here, nice doubling on the dot. Mark's got a $40 bid on it, now looking for $42. I don't even know how scarce this is. I know it's got to be very scarce. And we've also got doubling on the tops of the letters in 1 cent. If I can get it at the right angle, you can see it on the top of the E up there, the top of the C in cent, the top of the N in cent, the top of the T in cent. I don't know if this is visible on the initials, but you can see it on the bottom of the letters in America. Mark is up to 50 now. 50 now, looking for 55. Need 55. $5 increments now. 50 now, 55. 55, anybody bid a 55? But there's the doubling. It is definitely a double die, and it is definitely a pretty nice one. And these things aren't very readily known. I mean, you're not going to see a whole lot of information about them just because they're really scarce. Mark is out. DC at 55. Looking for a bid of 60. If anybody got a bid of 69, a bid of 60. Never seen that one in person. They've only heard about this one. Oh, this was one that I didn't even know about more than about 4 years ago. No, he did not bid himself. DC bid 47, then Mark bid 50. Then DC did an invalid bid of 52 and had to up it to 55. Got a $5 increment at this point. Got a $55 bid going once. Now looking for a bid of 60. Looking for a bid of $60 now. It'd be worth every bit of $60. 69, a bit of $60. How about a bit of 60, 69, a bit of 60? There's Shinbone at 60. 60 now, looking for a bid of 65. DC back at 65, now 70. Any bid of $70. 70 now, how about a bid of $70? 79, a bit of $70. How about a bid of $70? 79, a bit of $70. How about a bid of $70? $70 bid. Got 65 going once, looking for a $70 bid. How about a 70 now? Any bit of 70? How about a bit of 70, 70, 70? Any bit of 70? All right, this one's going to go to DC for 65. I appreciate it, DC. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up will be this little guy right here. 1963 D, RPM number 9. It's a beautiful Northeast RPM. I'll show it to you here in just a second. I'll show you this for the general idea of the grade. I'm doing a sale on these. I have a few. I'm doing a few of them. And I'm going to sell these at $5 each. Let's take a look at the RPM itself. That's what it looks like. Really nice there on the inside of the mint mark. Ben, 5 silver spurs, you want 5 of them? Is that what you're saying? IT wants 2 for her grandbabies. Hello, IT. All right, we'll toss this back over on the coin side so you can see the whole coin again. This is going to be one of many. I have a lot of them. Silver Spurs wants 1. Okay. Not 5. That was my mistake. What else do we have? Okay, Donald wants 1. Sloppy Stacks for 1. David Quarter for 2. I knew I'd end up having to do this. Add a little bit more space in there. Hang on just a second. The Coin Vault wants 1 as well. There we go. The Coin Vault should be in there. Doug Rezak wants 1. Turned in $63 in change. Got a $20 note. Star note. Okay, got a $20 star note. How about that? All right, so I'm ready to move on. We're done. If we're done, I want to move on to this. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right straight up, I have 4 of these. I have 4 of these available. So I want you to look at them first before you start bidding because they're all starting at the same price. Bid on the one you want to win. Okay? 1970S, small date, Lincoln cent. I've got 4 of these. This is 1. Okay, this is number 1. This here, number 2. You bid on the one you want to bid on. There we go. That's number 2. Here's number 3. All 1970S small date. As they have a different array of minor issues. These grade around a 63 red. And then number 4. Big old fingerprint. Okay, so I'm going to go back to number 1. Anybody who wants to bid on number 1 needs to start bidding. Donald, I'll take your bid if you enter it again. Here's coin number 1. Bidding starts at $29. Donald, if you put your bid in again at 30, I will take it for this coin. Otherwise, I will start bidding fresh at 29. Anybody want to bid at 29? 29 on this one. How about a bid at 29? Okay. Donald retracted his bid on this one. Any bid at 29 on this one? How about a bid at 29? Okay, Mark, I appreciate it. Have a good night. Okay, no bid. We're going to pass on the first one. That's fine. Bid on the second one. $30 start. Second coin. Oops. Nobody in need of a 70S small date right now? These things are rare as hen's teeth. They're really hard to get. Here's the reverse of coin number 2. Donald Lehman gives me a bid on this one, $30. 30 now, looking for a bid at 32. 32 now, anybody bid at 32? $32. How about a bid of 32? 32 now, anybody bid at 32? How about a bid of 32? Oh, the internet dropped. That's never nice. I'm going to go ahead and stick a 0 in here. No bid at 32. Anybody bid at 32? Got 30 going once now. Looking for a bid at 32. 32 now. Anybody bid at 32? All right. Sold to Donald at 30. That was a nice coin at $30. Coin number 3. Is anybody else interested in a 1970S small date? $30. DC's at 29 on this one. Mohawk at 30, now 32. Need 32. Looking for 32 now. Anybody bid at 32? 32. Got DC at 32. Got Donald at 34 now, looking for 36. DC at 36. 36 now, 38. How about a bid of 38? $38. Anybody bid of 38? 38 now, anybody bid of 38? Damn hen's teeth, right? I'm not sure what you'd use hen's teeth for if you had them. All right, selling this one to DC at 36, thank you. Now the fourth coin. Fourth and final one. Real shiny coin with a fingerprint on the obverse. Reverse is pretty nice. Very shiny on the reverse. Lots of luster on these. Starting this one at 29. Anybody bid at 29? How about a bid of 29? $29. Any bid? 29. 29 takes it. Anybody get a $29 bid? How about a bid of 29? Okay, we'll pass on this one. Anybody wants to take coin 1 or coin 4 for $29 straight up can buy it. Just let me know. If you want to see him again, we can do that too. How about this little guy? Now, this little guy here has been shot right in the head and right at the rim. I can't help that. I also can't help the fact that it is slightly bent. But what I can do is show you this under the scope. And when I show it to you under the scope, it's going to be nice. Let's see here. Let me get my lighting situated for a much darker coin. All right, you ready for it? Here it is, under the scope. This is the big 1909 VDB double die obverse. Ain't you right? $15, got a 15 start with silver spurs at 15 now, looking for 20. Or looking for 16. I'm sorry, 16. How about a $16 bid? 16 now, anybody bid a 16? Now this coin would be, probably near $60, $70 if it wasn't kind of hinked up and bent. But I tell you what, the details are all still there. Wanda at 17 now. 17 now, looking for a bid of 18. $18 now. Anybody bid of 18? How about a bid of 18? Yes, it is in the book. It's in the Cherry Picker's Guide. It's in my book. Trip at 18 now. Looking for 19. How about a bid of 19? $19. Here's Silver Spurs back at 20. Silver Spurs first at 20. Looking for 21. 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? How about a bid of 21? 21. How about a bid of 21? Anybody bid of 21? Dude, Frank, nobody said dang like I did when I found it. 25. Yeah, right? Smack it with a hammer. Wanda at 26 now, looking for 27. 27, need a bit of 27. How about a bit of 27? So there's your doubling. Absolutely and for sure, you've got the doubling. You've also got the VDB nice and strong on the reverse. So we'll move it back over to the not so complex scope so that you can see it better as a coin. And there it is. Wanda at 26 now, Stonecutter at 27. 27 now, looking for a bit of 28. 28, how about a bid of 28? $28 now, a bit of $28. How about a $28 bid? You can see its bentness. Is that a word? It is now. You can see its bentness right here in the lighting. As I'm kind of tilting it back and forth, you can see that it's bent right around United States of America, which would be just opposite that gash in his head. So that's not necessarily a gash, that's a hit. That's a huge hit, but it's cool. Stonecutter at 27. No higher bidder. Stonecutter gets it. 27. I'm sold. $27 Stonecutter. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's right, the bentness. Don't forget about the bentness. Now this one, I'm just going to flip over to my desk here real quick so you can see it, because there's really no need in going into detail with this, but that's a 1943 Lincoln cent that has been copper plated. It is very magnetic, and it is copper plated. And all I'm doing is asking for $1. Who wants to give me $1 for a nice little novelty coin? 1943 copper plated. Bentness should be a word. All right, David says he'll do 5. 5, looking for 6. Anybody bid a $6 bid? It could cost that much to plate these things and make them look right. And it looks pretty right. It looks okay. David's got me a 5. Trip at 6 now. It is plated. David says he'll do 10. I don't get all out of control here. Next time I'm going to put the brakes on this. I'll sell it to David at $10. It's not worth more than that, folks. We'll just sell it to David. Have fun with it, David. All right, what's next? Oh, this is not going to show right. Okay, so for our toner people, let me see how this looks. It's a nice proof like, but it's not showing its colors. So we can see the coin here, and then we'll move it for the color. So it's a real pretty proof like 1965 Canadian cent. We're going to start this off at $6. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over to the desk light. And hopefully the desk light will show you the colors. Okay, maybe not. Okay, let's go to the scope. Maybe the scope will show you the colors. Scopes don't lie, do they? Okay, I guess they can. Let me move my exposure way down. I never noticed that this was struck through string. All that on her neck, that's struck through. Okay, but you can sort of kind of see the colors. It's a pretty colored coin, folks. It is a little purpley, but it's really pretty. And it's got a struck through that I didn't know about until now. There, we can see a little bit more of the color. I gotta do this a better way. There gotta be a better way. Let me try this. Did that work? No, that didn't work. Let's turn this down. It still didn't work. Okay, let me try this. Hang on. I'm going to show you the reverse of this coin, or the obverse or reverse, whichever side you call the Canada leaf side. That's right, Raymond, you did. That is right. Let me hit my Gmail real quick and see if I can find a picture I just sent to myself. There it is. And if I go back over here, there. Now you can see the color. That's the color on that side. The other side has color too. But just wanted you guys to be able to see that this does. I'm not crazy. My lights just don't show color. I can't see where the bidding is right now because I got too many windows open. But as soon as I shut this down, here, let's do it this way. There. There. Now, I have a photo for you to see. Right there. And we are bidding on this one, I hope. Where are we here? Blunt 5 small beads, I am told. David's got a $15 bid on this. Is that correct? David at 15. Looking for 16 now. 16. How about a 16? $16 bid now. Anybody bid a 16? How about a bid of 16? $16 now. Anybody bid of $16? How about a bid of 16? Well, it's not, I mean, it isn't just the toning on this one. I just really, really like the fact that it looks like a proof coin. I mean, it's real close in appearance to a proof. I don't think it is one. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the Dinoscope. Now you can see what I'm talking about with the fact that the colors just don't show up in this little guy. I wish they did, because it would be a nice scope if that were the case. But look at the surface. Just awesome. And struck through string, struck through thread or something like that right there on the neck. Raymond at 16 now, looking for $17. How about a bit of 17? This is not a proof or a proof-like set coin, is it? I think this is just like a very early strike on a regular business strike coin, right? This would be considered proof-like. Was it sold in a set, or was this just a circulation coin? Yeah, it does have some cameo. A little bit. Not much, but it has some cameo. The queen doesn't shine like the rest does, but the folds and creases like around her nose and eye and behind her jawline, those shine too much to call them cameo. Yeah, I know Canada issued proof-like sets, but I don't think this one came from a proof-like set. I think this one came out of I think it came out of a roll. Came off the end of a roll, I think. All right, David at $18. 18 now, looking for $20. How about a $20 bid? Anybody bid a $20 bid? How about a $20 bid? Anybody bid a $20? Go back over and take a look at the picture that I just captured of it. That was using my cell phone, sitting on my desk, with a coin sitting on my desk, not me. Just a sitting there smiling at me. Raymond is out. I'll sell this one to David. Thank you, Mr. David. Much appreciated, sir. What else do we have here? What do I have next? What's coming up next? Let's see. And flip back over to the dyno. Get rid of this. Flip this up so I can see what I'm doing next. Here we go. Okay. That's where I thought we were. 1944S. Check this out. This coin is uncirculated, and this coin is thinner than it should be. It is thinner. It weighs 2.8 grams. 2.8 grams. Can you see how wide the rim is? It's because it wasn't struck up really well. Okay. This is an extraordinary coin for a rolled thin stock. At $12, it's too much of a deal. Anybody want to get it? 12 start on this. Anybody bid a $12 bid? This weighs 2.8 grams. Mohawk at 15. Let's do it this way. 0.00. And just to prove to you that this is calibrated, this is a 20-gram weight. 20.00. 20.000. So it is properly calibrated. So now we are going to have a very accurate weight on this. It should come out as 2.88. Nope. Tear that back out. $2.882, 2.881, 2.883. So it's well below the weight of a normal Lincoln Cent. Mohawk's got a $15 bid on it, looking for 16. How about a $16 bid? I've seen these sell for $50, $60 before. Just these rolled thin. Rolled thin stock is quite scarce. There's Sissy at 16. And this thing with this surface, man, this is a beautiful coin. This is a humongous example of a rolled thin stock. Mohawk's back at 17 now, looking for 18. How about an $18 bid? 18 now. Sissy at 18, 18, looking for a bid of 19. I'm glad I didn't have to eat that. Man, this coin is, it's a keeper. That's a keeper clock. 19 now. Mohawk at 19, looking for a bid of 20. $20 bid. 20. Anybody bid of 20? There is Sissy back at 20. 20 now. 21. 21 now. Anybody bid of 21? Now I can tell you how I learned what it was. If you're going through your bags of wheats and you notice one that doesn't sound right, weigh it. By all means, weigh it. Let's see how well this does. I'm going to try doing this, and I'm going to drop a couple of normal copper Lincoln cents for you to listen to. Now see if you can hear this. That's normal. And here's this guy. Makes a very different, more tinny sound. Sissy's at 20 now. 20 now, looking for 22. 22 now, 21. How about a 21? Looking for 21. Anybody bid at 21? $21. How about a bid of 21? Yeah, but when you're looking through your bags of wheats, oh, you got a 44 at 2.78. Is it tapered or is it rolled thin? Difference in those. A tapered planchet is a little more common. Actually, it's quite a bit more common. A tapered planchet will be thinner on one side and then normal thickness. When you travel across the surface of the coin, it will go from thin to thick. Whereas this coin, it's evenly sized going all the way around, and it's just too thin. It's not of normal thickness. 22, anybody at 23? 23 now, anybody bid at 23? How about a bit of 23? 23, anybody bid at 23? I got 22 once, looking for 23. I got a 22. 22 twice now, looking for 23. $23 now. How about a bit of 23? 23, anybody bid at 23? There's 23. 23 now, 24. 24, looking for a bit of 24. 24, anybody bid at 24? Oh, you two know the drill. You can go through it until you get done bidding. Think it through. Sissy at 24, now 25. Now 25, looking for a 25, 25. Somebody will give up eventually. Where are you, Sissy? There's Mohawk at 26. Gonna up it another $1. See if Sissy responds. 27 would be the next. 27. Anybody bid at 27? If I had two identical ones, I could solve this right now. All right, she's out. Mohawk at 26. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, thank you. Sold to Mohawk. Next up, how about this? 1909 Philadelphia. How often do you actually see a 1909 Philly that is not the VDB and is in nice condition? St. Louisiana? St. Louis. Yeah, Missouri. We're looking for 15. 15 to start this one. $15. A nice uncirculated 1909. Looking for 15. Shinbone at 15. Now 16. 16. Looking for a bit of 16. $16. 16 now. Anybody bit of 16? 16. How about a bit of 16? 16. I got 15. I'm looking for 16. $16 now. How about a bit of 16? 16. Headed to Salt Lake City. I got Mohawk at 16, Shinbone at 17, Donald at 18, Frank McCain at 22, 22 now 23. Looking for a bit of 23. There's 23 now, 24. 24, 24. Anybody bit of 24, 24? How about a bit of 24, 24? Anybody bit of 24? We got Frank at 25. Now Shinbone at 26. 26 now, 27. Looking for a bit of 27. 27, how about a bit of 27? Anybody bit of 27? Welcome back, Eric. Got 26 going once. There's Frank at 27. 27 now, 28. $28. How about a bit of 28? $28 now. A bit of 28. There's 30. Shinbone at 30. 30 now, 31. 32. 32. Anybody bit of 32? 32 now. Anybody bit of 32? There's Frank at 32. 32 now, 34. 34. How about a bit of 34? 34. Anybody bit of 34? What did I do here? Here's 36. 36 now, 38. Reverse again. Yes, absolutely. There is the reverse. Very clean looking reverse on this one. I got Shinbone at 36. Looking for a bit of 38. $38 now. Anybody bit of 38? How about a bit of 38? 38. Frank is out. Matthew is out. Thank you, guys. Shinbone at 36. Looking for a bit of 38 now. Going once. I got a 36. Looking for a bit of 38. Going twice now. Going twice. Anybody bit of 38? Go ahead, Malcolm. All right. Sold to Shinbone at 36. What did I do to myself here? Oh, I didn't get them all out, did I? I didn't get them all out. It's okay. Next up, 1910. That thing up there is color. It might be a lamination flake, but I think it's just color. But a nice looking 1910. Nice looking 1910. Got this started at $6. Got a $7 bid now from Dan. $10 from Eric. $11 from Donald. Yep, there's only one Joplin. I was there the day after that happened. Stonecutter, $15. 15 now, looking for a $16 bid. 16, there's Eric at 16 now, looking for 17. Mohawk at 17, looking for a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? 18 now, a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? 18 now, a bit of 18. How about a bit of 18? $18 now. How about a bit of 18? $18 now, a bit of 18. Moved to California just before the tornado. How about that? There's 18, Eric at 18. 18 now, looking for 19. $19. How about a bit of 19? $19 now, a bit of 19. 1909S, no VDB, strong reverse. What is its value? There isn't a strong or weak reverse that I know of. All 1909S's are pretty much, unless you're talking about reverse 1 or reverse 2. I don't think there's any difference in value. They all just go by the guide. Depends on its grade. Eric, I can wrap this up if you want me to. You don't need to suffer to be here. I appreciate your help. I didn't see where the grade was explained. Sorry about that. All right, we're going to sell this to Eric at $18. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Next up, right there, 1920D. A lot of people need a 1920D. You just don't see them very often. I'm going to start this off at $4. $4, only $4. $4 now, and a bit of $4. How about a bit of $4? $4 now, and a bit of $4. You see the revoice. Looks like a bronze, like a bronze metal. Looks really cool. Shinbones at 4. Dan McCumber at 5. Otis at 6. 6 now, looking for 7. 6 now, looking for 7. $7. Dan McCumber at 7. Donald back at 8. Now looking for 9. How about a 9? $9. There's David Quarter at 10. 10 now, looking for an $11 bid. $11 now. How about $11? Anybody bid $11? There's 12 with Donald, then 14 with Dan McCumber. Got 14 now, looking for 15. 15 with Donald. 16 Matthew. 16 with Matthew, now looking for 17. $17. $17. Anybody bid a 17? Dan back at 18. 18 now, 19. 19. You're lucky, Eric. I get maybe 1 or 2 a week. Tam, she goes maybe 1 or 2 days a week where she doesn't have a headache. Donald is out. Dan McCumber at 18 is the current winner. Need a bit of 19. Got 18 going once. Looking for a bit of 19. $19. How about a bit of 19? 19. Anybody bit of 19? I don't think I could live having them every day. I get pains in my neck, which kind of throws it into my head. Well, that's not what I meant, David, by being married to a headache. My wife is a very nice person when she wants to be, but she has she's had headaches every day since she was about 18 years old. All right, going to sell this one to Dan. Thank you, Dan. And I move on. I digress. My conversation has turned into a bit of a wine and cheese session here. 1927, Philadelphia, next coin up. Take a look at that. There's that side. Matthew at a $10 bid. $10 now, looking for an $11 bid. $11 bid. How about an $11 bid? Anybody bid 11? Wait, anybody bid $11 bid. How about a bid $11? $11 now. Anybody bid 11? There's 11 now, 12. 11 now, 12. $12. How about a $12 bid? There's a 12 now, 13. I got Matthew at 12 now, looking for a bid of $13. How about a bid of 13? 13 now. Anybody bid of 13? How about a bid of 13? I got Eric at 13. 13 now, 14. 13 now, 14. $14. How about a bid of 14? $14. Anybody bid of 14? I got Matthew at 14 now. 14 now, 15. 15. How about a bid of 15? 15 now. Anybody bid of 15? The hard reality, David, is that nobody held a gun to your head that I know of. And if they did, you should have ran. Eric at 15 now. 15 now, looking for a $16 bid. Anybody bid of 16? $16. How about a bid of 16? I got 15, looking for a bid of 16. $16 now. How about a bid of 16? All right, Matthew is out. Thank you. I've got Eric at 15 going once. Looking for a bid of 16. $16 now. How about a bid of 16? $16. Most people didn't have a gun held to their head to get married. They did that out of their own free will. I did. Every time. Right? Nice bow tie, huh? All right, we're going to sell this one to Eric. Sold to Eric at 15. Thank you, Sergeant First Class. I am now working through flip. So please be patient with me. This is a 1930 Philadelphia here coming up next. 1930 Philly. Like this coin. That is a $5 coin all day. $5 is a start on this one. $5. Anybody bid a 5? And those colors are indeed on the coin. $5. How about a bid of $5? 5. Anybody bid of $5? How about a bid of 5? There's Mohawk Joe at 5. Frank comes back at 10. 10 now, looking for an $11 bid. $11 bid, $11 bid. Anybody bid $11? How about an $11 bid? Almost. Hope Mel doesn't see that. $11 starting first class. $11 now. 12 now. 12. Anybody bid a $12 bid? How about a bid a $12 bid? Somebody had a gun in her family. That means you's up to no good there, brother. $11, I got 12 from Frank now. Looking for $13. How about a bid of $13 now? A bit of 13. That's right. You might see Mel just sign on here. What's he saying about me? I could just hear her voice saying that now. What's he saying about me? There's Eric at 13. 13 now, 14. Looking for a $14 bid. How about a bid of 14? $14. Anybody bid of 14? How about a bid of 14? There's Frank at 14. 14 now. Looking for a bid of 15. 15 now. How about a bid of 15? Anybody bid of 15? How about a bid of 15? I got 14, no bid of 15. Anybody bid of 15? How about a bid of 15? 14 once. Looking for 15. There's Eric out now. Frank and Eric were fighting over this one. Frank got it at 14. So we're sold to Frank at 14. I appreciate it, Frank. Thank you very much, sir. And I think I'm running my... See, this isn't the last one, so I'll shut up now. Here we go. Next up, 1934. Nice looking 1934 Lincoln cent. Start this at $5. $5 bid it. Anybody bid at $5? How about a bid of $5 now? Anybody bid at $5? Is that a hair? No, that's a scratch. A little scratch on the coin. Donald at $5. 5 now. 5.5. 5.5. Half. Anybody bid at 5.5? $5.50 now. Anybody bid at $5.50? $5.50. Anybody bid at $5.50? There's 6 now. 7. $6. Shinbone at 6 now. 7. How about a bid of $7? $7 bid. Anybody bid at $7? How about a bid of $7? 21st year married to her and going Teflon next year. There you go. I don't know that I'll ever make it to a 21st. I keep starting over. Eric at 7. There's 7 now. Looking for 7.5, 8. How about a bit of $8? $8 now. Anybody a bit of $8? How about a bit of $8? $8 bid. Now a bit of $8. Did I put those in there? Yeah, I did. No $8 bid. Looking for $8 bid. $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? How about a bit of $8? $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? Shinbone. $8. $8 now. 9. 9. How about a $9 bid? $9 bid. Now anybody bid of $9? How about a bid of 9? That's when mine started. All right, Eric is out. Shinbone's got this one at $8. Sold to Shinbone. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Absolutamente. Here is another. How about a 1941S with a coin that would be a solid Gem BU. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Until you see the heartbreaker. Oh, did I not get this one in there? You know what? I didn't get this one in there. I'm going to show it to you anyway. Look at this. I thought this was awesome. And then I turned it over. Oh, no. Got a big old black spot of wart growing up there above pluribus. This would have been a perfect coin. All right. So it's not on the sheet. We're going to move on. Unless something else crawled up in between. Now, I'm going to bring up some pictures. I've got copper. Let's see. No, let's do this first. 2023 double die reverse. The 23. Let's see, did I do number 2? Did I mean to do that? Did I do that? Okay. I got number 1. These are up for sale. We're not doing bidding on these. These are $5. $5 a piece. Just bring up the title and we'll just get into it. And I'll show you where the doubling is straight off. As soon as I can get my scope set up for these really, really bright ones. There we go. And scope. All right. So now, you're looking at that doubling on the stripes. There's a little bit right there, and then there's doubling here on the top of the stripe. And it is a double die reverse. It is listed as 2023D 1DR001. And they are $5. $5 only for a listed double die. Where the heck am I? There. Okay. All right. We had, what? Donald buys 1. Indigenous Treasures buys 2. Sissy for 1. DC for 1. Anybody else? Before I move on to the next die. Reveal invoices indeed did go out. So if you didn't see it or didn't get it, let me know. I'll get you another one. I'll send you a reminder, which is basically, yeah, they all went out as far as I know. I did have to cancel one, but the other one should have come through. Oh, hey, Archie. So I got DC for 1. I've got Archie for 1. I've got to change his name. I've still got you as James Worley. I'll do that, Carl. No worries. Ant gets 1. And Raymond, I think we got you on there already. Yeah, we got you on there. Raymond said Ben. I didn't say your name because I was talking to Carl. Sorry. Okay. Now I'm going to move over and show you 2023 D1DR002. Okay, Malcolm. I'll do that. Yeah, how thick those initials are. Big, giant, thick initials. Got big old, giant, thick JFM over there. And everything is just real thick and blubbery out toward the lower extremities of the design on the reverse. This is yet but just one example of a few I have. And we will move over to that one. At $5 a coin. This one is late die state. Archie takes 1. Donald takes 1. IT takes 1. Ant takes 1. Sissy. And they're $5. But this is late die state here. But the doubling on this thing is just wow. It's really thick. Just Annex DC. The other two companies are too busy dealing with other systems. PCGS with the Cherry Picker's Guide and NGC with their own Variety Plus system. Got anybody else beyond Raymond? I've got Archie, Donald, Indigenous Treasures, Ant, Sissy, Raymond, BC. And DC. BC, and DC. Mohawk Joe wants one. Anybody else? While we got them here. Okay. Next up, I am going to bring this over here and put it right here for you and do this. You see these little guys? They are 1 ounce, a vortipus ounce of copper, pure copper, 999 fine copper, and they are all 12 of the different zodiacs. Full ounce at $2.50. You want to get your favorite, want to get your grandkids, want to get your wife, want to get anything you want to get, $2.50 a piece. All 12 of the zodiacs, and I'll write it down if you want. We can also do, you just name what you want and how many. You want one Gemini, you want one Leo, whatever. If you want copper rounds, these are copper rounds, $2.50. Just got them in yesterday, so I haven't really done a whole lot of prep work. IT wants a Gemini. Malcolm, you want one of each of all of the different ones that I have? Because I've got, let's see, this is as far as it goes right now. I've got Afghan War. I've got Donald Trump, 2 different Donald Trumps. Got one in a MAGA hat, and the other one is this portrait. I got the Vietnam veterans, the Flying Eagle with an Indian reverse. I'm not exactly sure why they did that, but that's the Indian sent reverse. But then we've got the Cedar Liberty. We've got the Gold Liberty. These are ounce of copper. United States Marine Corps at Iwo Jima. Then we've got St. Gaudens, the Morgan, and all 12 of the zodiac signs. Just let us know what you want and we can get it for you. I was going to go through these all separately, but there's really no point in doing that. No, I can't. I can't do 24 set. They're $2.50 each. This is bullion. There's no discounts on bullion. Bullion is what it is. It's actually billion, not bullion, but still. The point true. You make 3% on something, you don't do group efforts. All right. Thanks, Malcolm. I'll write you down for the others that I got in, and I'll get you one of each of all the different ones. I think I have 8 or 9 in addition to the 12 zodiac. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I just got 9, 10. I got 10 in, so I got 22 different designs in. You like buying copper, huh? It's a really good thing to buy. They're also really cool. Okay, IT, for the Donald Trump, which one would you want? Would you want the top one or the bottom one? It is going up. Actually, it's not going up as fast as the dollar is going down, but it is what it is, right? So IT, tell me if you want the one you want the one in the bottom in the baseball cap. Okay. That's the MAGA. Okay, I'll get all these written down because I only put the zodiac on the sheet. The other things other than this, I have one more double die to show you, and then I'm doing the pounds of wheat cents from the Uncle Estate at $7.50 a pound, and then the 5 pound pillows of copper memorials from the Uncle Estate. I still have some of those. Indian reverse eagle. Are we talking about? Dun, dun. Let me find it. We talking about the sitting bull? Is that what we're talking about? IT? If we are, I have a couple of sitting bulls remaining. But this is an old bunch of stuff. I don't even know how many I have available in a lot of these. How many non-zodiacs do I have? To be safe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 different ones. 10 different ones. Okay, IT. I've got you in for a MAGA and a sitting bull. Don't have Joe Biden, Eric. I know he's your hero, but I don't have any for you there, Erica. You'll have to find someone who bought the aluminum rounds. Okay, did we get 2 of Gemini in there for Malcolm? I'll make sure we got 2 of the Gemini in there. We did. Okay. Thank you, Eric. Roger, I do have your order, 15 of the wheats. I'm still working my way through this, trying to figure out. I'm reading everything. Carl wants 3 wheat pounds and a 10 pounds of the memorials. Got that. All right. 2 pounds of wheats for Sissy. I got that. Okay, Otis takes 1 each of the 10 that are not zodiacs. That works for me. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Malcolm got 2 orders of the wheats. That works. Got you, sir. I got a buy one that says no sense. I think I remember seeing that. Dirty water. No, sir. I have not had luck yet on coming up with that. I'm still looking. Mohawk wants a cancer and a pound of the wheats. I'm sure you probably already got that in there. What did anybody do to Leo? Malcolm's the only one that ordered Leo. Okay, let me get... what did we say here? Mohawk Joe wants one of those, okay. And... I may run out of them, of the wheats, because I'm running under 50 pounds now, and I'm getting close to selling 50 pounds. So I'll have to let you know via your invoice if you do not see the pounds of wheats on your invoice, then it means I was unable to get to it. Now, the one Memorial DC would be a 5-pound bag, correct? Yeah, the Memorials are under melt, but I'm trying to sell them. Trying to get people to buy them. Buy them under melt. They are under melt value. 1 and 5 for Dan. Let me check. I'm looking at the 5. Let me see if I can find there's the 1. Okay, we got the 1 and 5. I'll put you down for 10 on the wheats sloppy stacks, but I'm not sure I'll be able to fulfill it. If not, I'll try to do a partial. Okay, I'll put you down for 2 of the wheat and 1 of the Memorial DC. The Memorial would be the 5-pound. Those are $18.95. The wheats per pound, James, $7.50. DC, you wanted 10 pounds, not 5. They are a little bit cheaper if you do the 10 pounds, per coin anyway. Yeah, Raymond. Want a pound of the Canadians. I'm still looking. I've got some somewhere, and they're in one of my bags, and it's not marked, so I'm having to look in everything. But I do remember you, Raymond. Richard, the wheats are $7.50 a pound. The coppers come in 5-pound bag at $18.95 or 10-pound at $34.95. So DC, you wanted the 10-pound instead of the 5? Doug wants a bag of the Memorials. I got that in there. took a bunch of unsearched memorials back to the bank. Dude, why? Because you're moving. I know. All right, James, I'm going to put you in for 2 of the wheats. Actually, we've already got you in there, I think. Yeah, we do. Got you in there already. Richard for 1. BC, the bags of memorials are 5 pounds or 10 pounds. You'll have to let me know. It was on the memorials, BC, 5 pounds. Okay, gotcha. And Richard, we got you in for the wheats. David, bag of wheats, bag of memorials. A Virgo and an Aries. Got it. £5 of wheats and 5 pounds of memorials. We can try it that way. I'll take you out of the others. Gotcha. Got you covered. I do have more Virgos. Actually, I had 20 each today. Oh, okay. You were asking for David? I got him on there. We love you too, Eric. Irka. Mr. Maith. 5 pounds of memorials for DC instead of 10. Got it. Got it. Got the 5 pounds. BC at 5 pounds. Got you. Wheats are $7.50 a pound. So are spurs. Okay, Eric, thanks. Okay, I think we have successfully gotten everybody in there. Otis, I'll get you for, that's the Vietnam veteran, the helicopter. I'll get you for 1 extra. Okay, so we have everything covered up to here. I've got one more thing that I want to show, and that is a brand new double die. Brand new, meaning just listed. Well, it's not even listed on the website yet. The photos are done, but it hasn't been listed. And it is a brand new double die. Hey, Taco John. It is very minor and very small, but it is right here. You've got an extra earlobe right here behind the primary earlobe. It's 2019D. Yes, Taco John. No worries at all. We can do that for you. And that little double die right there was popping out of the roll that I looked at. And then I opened another roll, and I had 10 of them in that roll. So this is definitely a single die issue. Yeah, Sissy, we got a mystery pool coming up tomorrow. $2 a coin in 10s. Or, what are we binning? The 2019D. It's 2019D, brand new. Double die, brand new. There it is right there. And I'm doing those at $5 a piece. So Sissy, Malcolm, and Raymond kind of jumped my gun on that, but okay, Sissy, 20 for the pool. I'll get you in. All right, Malcolm wants one, Donald wants one, IT wants one, Archie takes one, Doug takes one. And after Doug, we got Taco John and Carl for one each. Now, these aren't the easiest thing to see, but they are there. And this will be the last thing I've got for today. I'll take this one off and I'll put a different one on there so you can see that they are indeed... what is this? That's the 23D. I had a holder for this around here somewhere. There it is. Absolutely nice. Okay, I've got it. Malcolm in there for 2 of the double dies. Thank you, Malcolm. I send one to IT. We get that in the note. Yep, okay. Damn, Eric is just on the gun, man. He takes care of me so well. Taco John for 2 pounds of the weed told. We'll try. I think I've got enough. Dan, good night, sir. DC, pool to 15. Man, you've already got you covered. £5 of the memorials for Taco John. Got you covered. Yes, 2019 P1DO001 is it's not the best one, but it's the most valuable one that I have listed at the moment. Unless we've already listed the other fat one. Thank you, Raymond. DC. I appreciate it, folks. Well, we're about to round things down and take off. If anybody's left here and hears this, if you see any issues or mistakes or anything that was missed on your invoice, please email me before you pay the invoice so I can edit the invoice. And, well, that's all I've got for tonight. I appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much, and have a great night. I'll talk to you next time. Bye now.